And there it is. I am live. If anybody's watching, welcome. Testing out some YouTube live video. Play a few games and just see how the stream holds up, how the comments look, all that good stuff. Let's try a quick tweet here. I don't know if that's the URL I want to share or not. There we go. There's the one to share. Right in the mix. Here's the real deal. The delay's not too bad. Somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds. Chase is bored as my squad leader. Come on, Chase. Pick us something good. Heather B, what's happening? Come on, Chase. Find us something. Thanks for stopping by, Heather B. I am not familiar with the YouTube chat and stuff, so you know, feel free to mess around with it a little bit, see if there's anything you can do on your end that's emojis or any of that good stuff. I really wanted to just test the stream capabilities to get started. This rooftop is crazy town. You don't spend much time here either, huh? Yeah, I've watched a few lives on YouTube, but definitely not a lot. I just was watching some earlier today to kind of acquaint myself with the platform and see what it's like. I will say that... Uh-oh. That's not how I want to start. I will say that so far, 0 drop frames, which is interesting. I have made some changes to my setup in the last 24 to 48 hours, but it seems to be broadcasting at a higher resolution and without any fail, so that's good. Hey, Funko420, what's up? Westlos. Thank you for the clarification, because I do get confused on who's who with changes of names. Welcome, welcome. So 6 people are watching now, so there's a few other folks here. Feel free to say hi if you want. If you want to just watch, that's fine. I am by no means a pro Call of Duty player. Hey, Peter the Leader, what's happening, man? How are you? I should really turn to you for the expertise on this channel. I'm not trying to edge in on your territory. I just wanted to check things out for... I'm doing some research, let's call it. Kelly, what's happening? Is that Kelly A-okay, Kelly? You know, Peter, honestly, I just wanted to make sure that my setup was going to work well with this. I didn't have to make many changes at all for my mixer stream. Just took a couple things off, that like the closed captioning, until I can figure out a way to handle that. If you have any opinions on if that's an option on YouTube. And, I don't know, just see what it's all about. Make sure it works. See what the delay is like, which it's actually better than I thought it was. Seems like it's about 5 to 10 seconds. Actually, my upload speed is capable of a lot more than what I'm doing right now. I get 30 megabits per second up and down. But I'm, again, working from my mixer settings, and I've had a bunch of issues with dropped frames. So far here on YouTube, 0 dropped frames, which tells me a lot. Hey, Deathstroke. Jorge Calderon, what's up? Oh, Toys R Us kid. That's right, that makes sense. How are you now? I figured all you guys would be busy during the day, so welcome. Just like I was telling my buddy Peter the Leader here. You guys don't know Peter the Leader. I've mentioned him before, but there's his direct link. He streams on YouTube a lot. But click on his name and make sure to give him a follow. He's the real deal here on YouTube. That's I set my bitrate to 9.5 to 10. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm set at 3,500 right now. But like I said, my connection's capable of a lot more. I just wanted to make sure the basics were working here. And then I'll definitely start dialing it up, notching it up a bit. I'm playing a little Plunder, which is my favorite game mode on here because I do die too much. And it gives me a chance to come back in and play. In the live stream advanced settings, you have a couple options for your latency. I did go with low latency for that option after watching a YouTube video on setup. I don't know which one you'd recommend. Just got off work, shut down my work laptop, and opened my personal. Oh, that's right, working from home. It's a quick transition, isn't it? Haven't done that in a while, but there was a time when I did work from home for my job back in Houston, and man, I would be done with that job at 3:59 and playing Call of Duty, ironically, an older version, at 4, like on the dot. There was barely a bio break in between on some days. I've run away from my team, which is a big no-no. I need to get back to them. There you go. Jorge knows Peter the Leader. You're breathtaking. Not looking forward to next week when you go into the office. I don't blame you. It changes everything. You got to commute. It's a little scary. Given the state of the world right now, for sure. Whether it be illness or just the way people are behaving. That looks like almost like the outline of a guy down there, but it's not. Oh, there's one. Oh, that was my guy. Or was it? No, it wasn't. He's waiting for me now. I gave it away. Yep, I called it. God dang, I thought he'd go up the stairs. He went below. That was an idiot. I think I have mine set to normal because the quality is a little better that way, but I get like a 5-second delay. Low latency is fast, but you might sacrifice some quality. Yeah, I went with the middle option, just low latency, not ultra low, because I do like the ability to have conversations with people. Hey, Meg, what's happening? Hey, Tanner. We're getting a full-blown group here. Just doing a little testing, and so far, I got to tell you guys, you know my struggles with drop frames over on Mixer. 0 dropped frames here on YouTube so far. That tells me a lot. Not saying I'm making the move, because I definitely love Mixer as a platform, but trying to hone in on what might be possible problems for my setup. This tells me something. Oh, that guy saw me. He's got to be foaming at the mouth here to drop down on me after seeing me. Where is he? Huh. Oh, my teammate dropped in up there too, it looks like. And then somebody finds me. Ha ha. Yeah, Tanner, happy birthday, man. Yeah, Peter, I should be able to. And I'll test that the next time I try live on here for sure. I can't change it during through StreamLabs, but I will. I should be able to do full 1080p. Because I've got, like I said, 30 megabits per second up and down, and it's a steady connection with fiber. Shouldn't be a problem. I've only dialed it back because of the problems I've had with drop frames on Mixer, thinking that was the issue. I don't think it ever was. I don't think that was ever the problem. That's awesome, Tanner. Are you doing anything special to celebrate? I know it's tough given that you can't go out to do a whole lot. The Mixer player on mobile is really bad. I constantly have to close it and open it. Yeah, I've heard that from a few people. It's unfortunate. It'll get better. I know they're going to invest in that. They've got to. Oh, I just saw it. As I ran over it, I saw that claymore. And there was a guy standing there. It makes sense. YouTube's been at the game longer. Hey, Jedi, what's happening? Austin, what's going on? Hey, Sean Blair, how you doing? We're getting a full-on crew here. We all went to Disney Springs to eat at the Earl of Sandwich. Oh, cool. So that was open for you. That's great. I'm glad you get to go out and celebrate, man. I've seen so many sad stories of people who can't go and do anything on their birthday. And I know that's like first world problems for real, but it is a special day. And it's the only day a lot of us get to celebrate, just us. I wish I could be there to celebrate it with you, bud. Well, my teammates are dying left and right. I see one parachuting in behind me. Or is he already in? He's already in. Yeah, Peter, I'll probably try this again tomorrow, and I'll up the settings when I do that to see that the connection can handle it. Again, 0 dropped frames so far on this, which kind of blows my mind. Make sure to remind people to hit the like button. Yeah, if you guys would, that'd be awesome. Hit the like button and sub to my channel here. I only have a little over a dozen, but I do plan on doing some things here from time to time. It would be nice if you guys got notifications when I went live. It's open, very few people there. Mask required, all doors open so you don't have to touch anything. Directions everywhere, and they check your temperature before. Oh, that's... I know it's probably a bit of an annoyance, but if you're like me, yeah, I'm totally down with that, so that I can live my life and do things. Check and see if this guy tries to flank around over here. He clearly was in a firefight with somebody. Oh, maybe not. Thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Look at that. Already getting the likes. Where's this action going down at? I see my team. Oh, there we go. I don't have any kind of snipey. He just dropped off the roof. Employ some of my Halo techniques here. Grenade, grenade, grenade. this cat? He dropped out off that roof in a hurry. Did they already... Oh, they got that guy. There we go. Masks get uncomfortable after a bit, but nothing too annoying. I'd rather be... Oh, absolutely. Same. You know, the one thing that's been the hardest for me with the masks is... well, two things. One, I like to make direct eye contact with people and smile. It definitely changes any kind of conversation and interaction I have with anyone. But then also, just speaking. Everything's so muffled. I would have thought it would go right through that thin fabric of a mask. But it really doesn't seem to, like I thought it would. So I found myself wanting to lift the mask up, which is totally against what you need to be doing. I have to fight that urge. Like, oh, this nuisance is in the way. I love with YouTube, since I have premium, I can minimize the app and still have the audio in the background so I can multitask. With Mixer, I'm not able to do that. Oh, really? Yes, that's true. I have tried to minimize the app before to do other things, and it does take you out of the experience fully. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a big difference between the two platforms for sure. Right, Toys R Us kid? I found myself doing that several times, just smiling and nothing. Like, hey, oh, they can't see it. That's right. Hey, what's up, Mike Farson? As a nice, we got Peter the Leader in here, guys. Real deal streamer here on YouTube. This is his zone for sure. He said, reminded everybody, if you could, like this on YouTube, so that other people might see the stream. What the... Oh, come on. I saw the vehicle come in a hurry. My team got him, but it was a little too late. Look at this. And he's shirtless. You don't go into combat shirtless. No one told this man? Hey, Rob. How you doing, man? I'm really just doing some testing, not for the purpose of me transitioning to YouTube, not by any means. I've been really trying to solve my problems with my dropped frames on Mixer, and I've tried everything. I got off a phone call earlier with the folks that handle my internet service providing, and they're like, nope, no packet loss at all. It's got to be something in your setup. One of the recommendations I saw was try broadcasting to other platforms and see what kind of problems you run into then. You know what? 0 dropped frames, not a single one, since coming here on YouTube. So that tells me it is something in the communication between myself and Mixer. But also, oh, cool. I've never had an EMP drone, I don't think. But also, for another project, we might utilize YouTube, and I'd like to know more about streaming directly to YouTube. I'm not going to say what that is yet, because I don't want to say anything and then it doesn't happen. But you know me, if it's going to happen, we'll share. This guy's coming in hot. Secrets. God, those doors closing and opening sometimes feel like I'm getting shot at. It is intense. Teammates down. This guy on that other building firing down on me. Wait, was that my teammate firing? It was. I was hoping there was a sniper out there, but nothing. There is no tactic at all to me throwing that out there, by the way, other than just to throw it. Andrea Rodriguez. So funny to see. That's Jukebox Andy Pandy, right? What's up? It's so funny to see people's other names on here. Hey, I wonder, can you get the YouTube live on your Oculus? Could you watch this on your Oculus? Maybe y'all were having that conversation. I didn't catch it. Nice. Love it, Andrea. Thanks for coming to check it out. 16 people watching now. Wow, crazy. You guys are so hardcore. Doesn't matter which platform. I love it. Love you guys. That's amazing. Do a LinkedIn Live next. Why not? Let's take over all the channels. These guys seem to be in a touch of trouble. That would be awesome. I haven't tried watching a live video game stream on Oculus. I should try that. I can't stay up here. We're in 4th. Oh, hello, box. Oh, how do I get up there? We got a little ladder, or do I have to come in from another building? Looks like you got to come in from the top of that one to get it. Yeah, I bet I do. Meanwhile, I'm just running around out in the open, making myself accessible to anyone who wants to shoot at me. I was out earlier watering, doing the lawn and doing some watering and stuff, and my neighbor's got the sweetest Labrador retriever. That just always comes down and says hi to me and gets in trouble every time. They're like, get back here. That dog does not listen, but always comes up and wants to hang out with me. Just the sweetest. Oh, there's the ladder. I knew there had to be something in here. It's just always so happy. It immediately jumps or rolls over on its back and shows me its belly, so we know we're friends. I love it. I've always thought of him as a bit large. I wanted a smaller dog, but I don't know. With that much love to give, then who cares? I'll figure it out. I may have to get a dog. I've wanted one for a long time. Right, Austin? The only bummer is I don't have a lot of land. I have a small backyard. But we live near a school with a giant open area, giant open fields. And there's a long walking path nearby and all kinds of good stuff. So I think it'd give me more of a reason to continue to get outside too. The only real bummer is should the world go back to normal and my travel schedule goes back to normal, I don't want to leave it all the time. Anybody do anything fun today? I already got my run in. I got my yard work done. After this, going to be some lunch before I turn on to the main mixer stream for the day. Always doing a bit of research though, trying something new. Oh, I thought that guy was closer. Never mind, I'm not running into that if I don't have to. See if I can see anything from up here. I hear firing. There's nobody on my team. Ooh, thermal. I love the thermal. And on this one, you don't have to crack the glass. I should go over to Chase's board and say hello. After all, he is our squad leader. Ooh, you got some Five Guys today? Jealous. I have some hamburger meat I think I'm going to probably cook up tomorrow. If the weather holds. But it looks like it's supposed to be a few nice days in a row here. Alright, there's where the action is over here. And I've got a little cash on me. I need to see about a balloon. Ooh, hello, bud. He didn't see me. Easy win that way. I can't believe he didn't see me. That was pure luck. Normally, everyone just appears right behind me. You know, I think, Toys R Us, I think if we've decided anything, it's that our group has a superpower of talking about food and making other people hungry. How often do we do that? Oh, dang. He turned that corner at just the right time. Oh, no, we're never safe from food talk. Never. Quick update. 0 dropped frames, y'all. 0. Crazy town. Maybe the changes I made earlier did something. Maybe when I called my internet service provider, they're like, no, everything's fine. You've never had a problem. And then they flipped the switch in the background, the magic streaming switch. All right, Peter, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the feedback and the recommendation. Sure, sir, I will definitely, pardon the pun, take a shot at all of that. They saw me. I was hoping to sneak in behind a couple of them. That was good shooting. As a superpower, that's a pretty sweet one. Well, then I think it leads to the fact that we probably should open a restaurant. Okay, Peter, I absolutely will, man. I appreciate that offer. I absolutely will. If you have any ideas on just some general stuff that you've learned, you know, big no-nos, big must-dos, think about that. I'll hit you up. I'll get that from you. I appreciate it, man. Oh, no kidding, 4Gamers Gaming? I've had this channel forever. Like, if you guys did some research and dug in there, I think there's a video from CES from, like, 10 years ago in there somewhere where I interviewed a guy about a lamp. Totally random. But I've never really used it for stuff. And that was uploaded by accident. That was supposed to go to the company I worked for's channel at the time. Well, I was going to try to pick that up. That ain't happening. Oh, come on. He saw me drop in. Sully's lamp. Or Sully's slam. That's pretty funny. Oh, Austin, I love that idea. Where would we go? What, as a group, could we decide on one restaurant at a place? Like, I would definitely vote burgers or pizza. Seems fair. But with this crowd, we could do like a Buca de Beppo type sitch, one of those big family share meals. Hey, 18 people watching. Thanks everybody who's here. I appreciate you swinging by. Just doing a little testing on YouTube. Playing some Call of Duty Warzone. Playing, not playing great, but I'm playing. I normally stream on Mixer, but giving YouTube a little bit of a shot today to do some general testing and see what's going on over here. You guys have a great platform as well. Would love any input from the audience about your favorite streaming channels and what you like or dislike about the different channels in a constructive manner if you're capable of such. Saw a guy dropping in over here. Oh, another guy saw me. Dude, get over the hump. I got no plates. They're gonna get me immediately. Yep. I had to drop on them, but yeah, no drop frames is definitely. It's been smooth, and I'm running at low latency with a really low quality setup. Oh, my teammate might see me. Oh, he ran right past me. Or dropped in right past me. So I can up the quality for sure. I think I could push it a lot further. I'm at like 720p right now. I could go up to 1080p, 60 frames per second probably, if I decided to stream here more often. But I want to get Mixer fixed. And if anybody's seen the giveaway image come up on the left-hand side there, I am giving away on player.gg, which I'll grab the link to share with you guys. I'm doing a giveaway for a Nintendo Switch Lite and a Recon 200 headset from Turtle Beach that they provided. Let me grab the URL so I can drop it in here for you guys real quick. There it is. Make sure this works. All right, there is the giveaway that I was just talking about. Go over there. It's very simple to enter, and then there's a couple of dates left where I'm going to give away a super secret code word that'll get you some bonus entries when I stream over on Mixer. What's up, John H? How are you? Welcome. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. I'm sorry to my teammates if I was talking in your ear about my live stream. I'll mute. Hoping for that W so I can join in on Animal Crossing with everyone. That'd be awesome, Austin. I think you'd really enjoy it, man. Some of your creative juices get to flow with that one on the customization and stuff. I know I've had a lot of fun with that. Andrea trying for the points. I don't think that's going to work over on the YouTube. I don't have that enabled there. I'll have to look into that to see what can be done. I think we could do that cross-platform as well, because it all feeds into one Mixer account, and I think there's a way to merge those accounts. But there would be certain things, like the Ember leaderboard would have to go away. The closed captioning for Pixel, I believe, only works on Mixer for some reason. I'd have to look into that. I could be wrong, but I thought I read that at one point. But again, this is just testing. Seriously? Oh, this is the pre-round. I forgot. So I'm probably just going to play this one more game, guys, and then take my break to eat, and then take a stab at Mixer again, and hopefully the drop frames issue is not prevalent. I'm going to change absolutely nothing between streams, just to see. Too funny, Austin. I don't have that capability. Not by any means. I'm the squad leader. Ooh, let me not let this team down. Let's see. We're going to go way out here to the hills. Hopefully they like that. Somebody confirm that. Wait a minute. So they've created their own drop point, and they're going to ignore me. Okay. I guess it didn't matter. I was team squad leader then. Not that it has any real bearing on anything. I was too slow for them. Not a lot going on up here. Has one changed their icon for chat? You know, with YouTube, I think you have to just go set up your Google/YouTube account. This guy's on me like white on rice. Ah, I was hoping he'd run past. He saw where I went. Average nerd, what's happening? Yeah, that's exactly right. That's why I had set mine up a while back so that I had my same profile pic. Average nerd, aren't y'all recording? Y'all usually record near the beginning of the week, don't you? Y'all should be recording. Is it tomorrow? Is it Tuesdays for you guys? Oh, come on, dude. I thought for sure he'd clear through that door, no problem. A window, not door. Tonight. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did think it was near the beginning of the week. I hope that's been going well for you guys. I haven't been able to check in on an episode lately. I need to add that to my agenda. I finally allowed myself to listen to the most of the WTF podcast with Mark Maron. His unfortunately, his girlfriend died a couple weeks ago. Lynn Shelton, a director. And I knew, he put an episode up 2 days later, and I knew it was going to be a tough one. And emotionally, I had to be in the right place. But I finally listened to it. And boy, gut-wrenching at the beginning, but very good. Very good episode. I got a surly teammate in my ear. He's none too happy about the performance of our team. Oh, Austin, I've recorded over 400 episodes of podcasts, and I'm still not what I would call happy with the sound of my own voice. I've just gotten used to it. I deal with it. I think I saw a guy in that window over there. Nope, could be wrong. My teammate saved my boot. Oh my God. My teammate had just been here and I thought it was safe. I was wrong. I gotta look with my own eyes. Oh, absolutely, Average Nerd. I have like a cycle that I go through on my podcast. I load them up and in the podcast app and go through them, and I try to get around to all of our friends at least once every few weeks. But I like listening to new podcasts, different podcasts from different people, so that I can kind of pull new approaches and new things. And I love interview-style podcasts with celebrities that I'm aware of or know a little bit about. I find many of their stories very inspirational because a lot of those people, in order to be successful, something drives them, something motivates them. Sometimes they're just lucky, but there's usually a good story. I love the How I Made This podcast with its interviews with business leaders and creators, CEOs, founders of businesses, because more than anybody, I think their stories are super interesting. They come from all walks of life, too. It's the thermal. I have to break out a window. Looked like my teammates had pinged something over in that area. I'm proud of myself. I didn't say as much as I thought I would. It was a fun time. Hey, what's up, Damien? You know, a good trick with that, Austin, if you plan on podcasting more, or like you were talking about possibly doing some live streaming or whatever, record yourself. I had to do a, I mean, doing that podcast was a great test, but you were being interviewed and answering questions, which breaks up the monotony a bit. If you, in college, I took a public speaking course. I did not realize how much I said or like before that, and you had to give a 3-minute speech on any topic. Didn't matter. You just picked a topic and then you went. You just talked. And I did it, and we all finished, and then at the very end of that class, she gave us each kind of a report card, and that's one of the things she measured was how many times we said or like or anything like that. Oh, that's the money drop. And I instantly became aware, and I instantly tried to strike it from my speaking. I just said in the middle of that. But I'm aware of it now when I do it. Oh, come on, Kelly. You did great on there. Did I get my money away? No. I got really close, but it didn't actually get away. That's a bummer. Hopefully one of my teammates was able to pick it up and deposit it. It's very difficult, but you know, if you listen to people who do public speaking, it's very interesting that they will pause. I do it from time to time. Instead of saying like and you pause and collect your thoughts. I just did it to emphasize it. It sounds smarter. I don't know why. I like when I hear somebody pause now, I'm like, oh, all right, they're aware. I mean, it could just be their natural speech. That's possible too, but I think that's something most people have to work at to make work. I try to do it when possible. And it's tough for me because I like to fill the void. Oh, I don't like shotguns. I don't like silence, especially when it comes to a podcast or something. I like to continue to talk. In gaming, it's easier because I get focused on something else. But like when I'm in a group of people, 4 or 5 people, and I feel a little bit of a lull in the conversation, I like to keep it going. It's a tough habit to break, but it's an important one because it also allows other people the opportunity to speak. I often overtalk people, and I try to become more cognizant of that. My guys are in trouble and I'm nowhere near them. I got one shot on that guy. He knows where I'm shooting from now. Oh, my teammate's going back at him. Better try and help. Oh, teammate down. That's not ideal. It's really interesting how we sound different to ourselves inside our own heads. I know, I've always found that very interesting. And very frustrating. That guy felt like he should have all this loot. Is this the same one I was in earlier? I think it is. So it's been picked over. Yeah, it's insane how different we sound. And how critical we are of ourselves. Oh boy, this is asking for trouble. Hopefully my teammates are paying attention now. They weren't. I got lucky. I can watch him. Mike, grenade him! I love it. Yeah, you know that's my first instinct, Mike. I had no idea until just the last couple days those could refill your ammo, like a moron. I'd run right past them. Helicopter. It's somehow down to me and one other guy. Our teammates just quit out. It's not ideal. What are these helicopters? Oops, somebody's activated the piggy bank over here. Where you at? You didn't activate that for no reason. Is it my teammate? It was. Boston is asking what time you'll go live on Mixer so that there's no overlap. Let's call it 6 tonight. I got some things to do. 6 p.m. Pacific. I think that seems fair. He's going to be live? Is he live now or is he going live in a little bit? I feel bad if I'm overlapping with him now. I'll have to watch a bit of his stream. I think this has all been looted over. Oh, now I find that. Did it do it again? It did. It didn't switch weapons like it's supposed to. Before I picked up the wrong one, and I don't have time to mess with it. I think I saw money. Yep. that's a balloon. Somebody in here, team? I think this one is just about over. What is that? Bronze. He was on his Oculus. Oh, really? That's to Facebook, though, huh? Do you have a link? No. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Mixer. Again, this was just testing. So I just did, according to this, YouTube says I've done 50 minutes of streaming, 0 dropped frames. I find that very, very interesting. That tells me my setup is clean, my internet is clean. It's something to do with Mixer that it's not liking. Oh, he is on Mixer. Okay. I'll take a look then. It is, Meg. It really is interesting. That was one of the recommendations. I've made a lot of changes over the last few days trying to combat all this. But that was one of the recommendations, and so I don't think it's me. I think that proves it's Mixer. I got to get with them and see if they can provide some assistance. That may be tricky. Make sure I backed out of searching. Yeah, I did. Thank you guys for coming in and doing some testing with me. I appreciate it. Hey, Boss 300. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. Was that you, Boston? That would make sense. It looks clear on YouTube for you. That is also interesting. I'm streaming the exact same parameters. So I don't know what that's about. That's interesting. But this gives me some fuel. Maybe I should try Twitch too and see what happens over there. Oh, cool, Boston. Ran pretty smooth. Yeah, I mean, I could see a little bit of pixelation at times, but I think that's because it's kind of dumbing it down a little bit for the low latency, which is kind of their middle of the road option on their end for YouTube. But very interesting. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate the comments, the love, and I'll be live about 6 p.m. on Mixer. So in the meantime, you guys go check out Boston on Mixer. You got that URL? I mean, it should be as easy as pulling it from your Twitter, right? Did you tweet about it? Oh my gatos. Let's see. Yep, here it is. 1 hour ago. He's got his StreamLabs link up. And I'm looking now. Looks like it's live. It's taking a minute to load, but you're live now, right, Boston? Come on now. You can do it. There it is. Boom. Link out. So you guys want to go hang with Boston, check out and see what he's doing. There's the link right there. Looks like he's getting into it right meow. Awesome. So I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to go get my bite to eat, and I'll see you guys around 6. So have fun with Boston. Thank you again for hanging out. And, you know, in the next 2 hours, take care of yourself, wash your hands, check in on somebody. Nerds Unite. Later, y'all.